South Carolina leaders are warning you about a massive fentanyl crisis sweeping through the Palmetto State. Caroline Yava was at the press conference and has an in-depth look at the threat and the efforts to fight back.
The Drug Enforcement Administration says with South Carolina's growth, the state is a target for drug trafficking, powered by cartels, violent dealers, and prison-based networks. The DEA identifies the Sinaloa cartel as a key player, moving large quantities of fentanyl, meth, cocaine, and counterfeit pills, often through Atlanta. The cartel uses pill presses to make deadly fentanyl look like legitimate medication.
All it takes is one pill, all it takes is one death for it to forever affect your life and your family's life.
They also say drug seizures are rising. Just this year alone, officials seized over 140 kilos of fentanyl, 232 kilos of cocaine, and more than $4.4 million in cash and assets.
Although overdose rates are down across the country, and specifically here in South Carolina, fentanyl seizures in South Carolina are still up 6.5%, or 6.5 times. We want to remind the public to remain vigilant to the dangers and the prevalence of fentanyl.
Across several states, authorities have reported 25,000 fraudulent electronic prescriptions and 54 pharmacy burglaries in the last 18 months.
We may not be able to prevent individuals from breaking into a pharmacy or other location, but by properly securing your medications, specifically highly desirable Schedule II controlled substances, you can certainly make it a lot more difficult for the thieves to gain access to those medications.
But Tooley says there's a new drug on the rise and it's more deadly than fentanyl. And because of that, they always need to adapt to changes.
The rest of the world and the rest of the United States can adapt to those changes. We can't do what we do without our state and local counterparts, so we then have to force multiply with our state and local agencies to let them know about the dangers, with the trends, with what we are seeing.
That's why it's so vitally important for parents and loved ones to talk to young folks about taking that pill and risking their lives.
Sterling says 100% of major drug casings in the state have ties to prison-based operations, with inmates running networks from behind bars. In Columbia, I'm Caroline Yaffa.